Hello, hello. Yo, we're live. Let's go. Let's go. 3 people in the chat. Gotta wait for this email to go through. Wait for a couple more people to come in. But basically, guys, welcome to the live. For you guys watching, we're gonna go over how I scaled this store past 180K. It's almost at 200K. We're gonna try and scale this store to about $250,000 by the end of the year. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna be going over exactly how I scaled this store from start to finish, how to find winning products, how to build your store, etc., etc. But we're just waiting for a couple more people to kind of trickle in here. Give it a second. The live doesn't really start for another minute or two, so we'll just kind of wait for some people to trickle in. And if you guys are watching, leave it in the chat. Wait for a couple people to trickle in here. But yeah, we basically scaled this store past 180K, upwards of 6 figures, almost multiple 6 figures. About next week, we'll have multiple 6 figures. So we're just waiting for a couple more people to trickle in before we hop right into it. If you guys are watching this, leave where you guys are watching from, your location, drop it in the chat. Wait for a couple more people to trickle in here. Welcome, welcome. Drop in the chat where you guys are from. We're going to be going over how I scaled this store past 6 figures, almost to $250,000. So I'm literally going to teach you guys exactly how I find the products, where I find the products, how to build your store, everything from start to finish, the top ways to market, everything like that. We're just waiting for a couple more people to trickle in here. Looks like we got about 4 viewers. So we'll just wait. Hey, from Canada, let's go, let's go. Where you guys watching from? We got 3 people in here. Whoever's in here is gonna get the value. So it sucks if people can't make it. Whatever the case is, we're gonna still continue to drop the value. I'm gonna teach you exactly how I scaled the store past 6 figures, start to finish. Everything I know, over 4 years of dropshipping experience. I've scaled multiple stores past 6 figures. So for you guys watching, you guys are gonna get the value. For the people that didn't make it, they're not going to get the value, and that's the difference, really. The top 1% of people actually show up. They actually take the action. So for those of the people that didn't make it, they're not getting the value. They're not getting the information, and they're not going to take action at the end of the day. So for you guys that are watching, however many viewers we have, you guys are in for a treat. I'm really going to be dropping all the knowledge that I have on starting a dropshipping store and scaling it past 6 figures. So we're going to start here in a little bit. But yeah, if you guys are coming in, I'm going to teach you exactly how I scaled this store past 6 figures. We're about to hit $250,000 by the end of the year. So I'm super pumped up about this store, and I'm going to show you exactly how I found the product, how to build your website, everything like that. So we're just waiting for a couple more people to trickle in. Like I said, looks like we got only 6 viewers right now, which is totally cool for you guys that are actually watching this. You guys are going to actually get some value out of this. I'm going to be dropping all my knowledge out of 4 years of experience of dropshipping. I've scaled multiple stores past 6 figures. Everything is going to be explained in this live. It's going to be about an hour long, but we'll wait for a couple more people to kind of trickle in. For those of the people that want to actually take action and actually take this business model serious, this is what I'm here to do. I want to give all my knowledge out, and I'm going to teach you exactly how I scaled this store right here past 190K. So we'll get going here in about a couple minutes. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll be looking at the chat. But yeah, we'll get into it here in a couple minutes, guys, and we'll get started. Man, I'm super excited for you guys that are actually watching this. You guys are really going to get value out of this. You guys, congratulations. You took action. You made it happen. You showed up, and you're going to get rewarded for that. So, yeah, we'll get started here in a little bit. If you guys have questions, drop it in the chat. Yeah, we'll get started in about a minute. We'll give it 1 minute. Give it 1 minute for people to get in here. And if they don't get in, then they lose out. That's just how it works. 1 more minute. But drop in the chat where you guys are from. I'd love to hear it for the 7 viewers that we do have. He says, hey, man, I'm in college. Got a little very to my name. I took action a couple stores and tried branded, but nothing ever clicked. What's your best advice for someone, some things I could do? Yeah, bro. So basically just watch this live stream. I'm gonna break it all down for you. I'm gonna give you all the value. Teach you how to find the products, the ways that I find winning and trending products, the actual way that nobody teaches. Everybody teaches the same exact thing online. But no, I have a strategy that does work, and it is working, as you can see, 194K. So I'm gonna drop all of that here in a second. So just stay tuned in. I got you, bro. But it looks like we got 10 people in here. For the new viewers watching, I'm gonna show you exactly how I scaled this store past 6 figures. We're gonna hit probably a $250,000 by the end of the year. So I'm super pumped up about it. I'm gonna break down everything from finding winning products, finding viral products, how to build your store, how to market your store, everything like that. I'm gonna teach you exactly what people don't teach at all. So I'm super excited for those that are actually trickling in here. Thanks, man. Do you think there's any way for me and you to get in touch? Yeah, bro, I got you. I got you at the end. I can't get logged into my account though. I am in Newton. Okay, hell yeah. You can't log into your store build account? Is that what you're asking, Amanda? You can't log into your store build account? But yeah, for the new people watching, scaled this store past 180K. It's about to hit $250,000, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it and how you guys could do it too. So I'm super pumped up for you guys that are watching, and we'll get started here in a second. There's a couple people trickling in, so I want to give everybody a chance. But yeah, bro, Mike or Micah. Yeah, the best thing to do, bro, is just start. Like, I know you kind of started a couple different stores, and it's very hard. Like, you're in college, you're doing all kinds of stuff. But I'm gonna give you some actionable steps here in a second. But dude, just stay consistent, stay persistent, and keep grinding, bro. I tried thousands of stores already. Like, my first store flopped. My first 50 stores flopped. So at the end of the day, if you stay consistent on one thing, you're eventually gonna win. You're eventually gonna succeed, bro. So just stick with it, bro, and it's going to pan out for sure, She can't log into her Shopify account. Okay. Here, let me try to find let me try to find the link real quick, and I can send it to you. Hold on. Let me find this link real quick. And then yeah, if you guys have any questions before we start, we can answer some questions right now while we wait for a couple people. But I'm going to get this link for you. Hold on, Amanda. Let me get this link for you. One second. Hold on, guys. Stay with me. I need to get this link. But yeah, basically for you guys that are new, that you guys just popped in, I'm going to show you exactly how I scaled this store past 6 figures here in a second. Let me just get this link for Amanda real quick. Hold on. Here it is. All right, I got you, Amanda. Hold on. Hell yeah. Mike has got his notebook out, bro. I love that. He's got his notebook out. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're just going to go ahead and get started. We got 13 people watching. For you guys that tuned in, you guys are in for a treat. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm revealing my 6-figure blueprint. So number one, we're going to be covering how you actually find winning products and the exact systems that I utilize to find winning products. and we're going to show you exactly how to set up your store. What are the aspects that I look for in building a high converting store that actually turns viewers into paid customers. There's a bunch of psychology that goes into it, so we're going to break that down. And number 3, we're going to show you how to exactly price your products. What are the margins that you need to look for? How much do you mark it up, et cetera, et cetera. And number 4, we're going to be showing you exactly how to reach your first customers. So we're going to be going over all the marketing tactics that are in the book. And then finally, we're going to leave it open for a Q&A. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Number 1, product research. So there's a couple ways that I find winning products, but the first way that I like to find winning products is going to PP ads. PP ads is a paid subscription, but I believe they do offer like a 3-day free trial. The other way that you could find winning products is the scrolling method. So you could either go on your phone on TikTok.com, start scrolling for products, train the algorithm to find winning products, drop shipping products, et cetera, et cetera. But the main thing that I do is I like to go to PP ads. So I'll show you exactly kind of how I do my product research right now, so you could get a better understanding. So the first step is I'm going to go ahead and send this product research sheet to everybody after the live stream. So don't worry about this. You can take a screenshot if you want, but there's 10 winning products right here that I handpicked it, hand selected. There's videos about the products. There's competitors. So you can go ahead and check out, how much they're selling or what they're selling it for, their offers, et cetera, et cetera. But basically there's 5 main aspects that I look for in every single winning product. Number 1 is make sure that the product actually solves a problem. Elon Musk said this a while back. He said, you get paid in proportion to the problems that you solve. So the bigger the problems that you solve, the more you're going to get paid. So that's kind of the philosophy that I look at when I'm identifying winning products is, hey, does this actually solve people's problems? And what kind of problems does it solve? And like, what do the people resonate with is what my mindset is around finding products. The second thing that I look for is my product has good profit margins. So I like to see $30 or more profit margins on the products that I'm trying to sell. Number 3 is having a wow factor, something that solves a problem in a unique way, right? You don't want to sell a generic product that you could find at like a Walmart, right? Or a Target. You want to find a product that solves a problem in a unique way. You're not going to find it in a Walmart or anything like that. You actually want people to purchase on your website, not at a Walmart, right? The fourth aspect that I look for is there's content already around the product on TikTok. There's a bunch of good, maybe 3 to 5 viral videos about the product already on TikTok that validates that the product is trending, that it resonates with people, and that there's already good content that you could utilize for ads. You can make the same style ads that are already going viral. That's what I really look at. And then number 5 is make sure that there's a competitor already selling this product, because the last thing you want to do is you want to find a little gadget that looks cool or that you think could sell, but it doesn't really sell because it's not a proven concept. At the end of the day, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. You just want to make it better. So that's kind of the philosophy or the 5 aspects that I look for in every single winning product that I test. And I'm going to show you exactly how I find winners. So the first step I do is I go to ppads.com. Like I said, it is a paid subscription. I do pay for it, but if you guys don't want to pay for it, you could always go and find products on tiktok.com. Scroll and find products there. But basically what I do is I go over to the TikTok shop and I go to TikTok products. And then I go over to the 7-day high traffic volume. For some reason, my account isn't logged in, so this is another account. But basically you'll find winning products here, and you'll find products that are trending. And then, for example, we'll go ahead and take a look at one of the products that are on the product research sheet. So this hair growth roller, right? So we'll go ahead and type in hair growth serum, for example. So this hair growth serum, let's see what the search volume is. So I always like to take a look at the search volume. And as you can see, this product is absolutely trending. Like, you can look at the chart. There's 200, almost 300,000 people searching this every single month, which is really good. But yeah, you could basically, what this app that I utilize is called Keywords Everywhere. So it is a paid app, but I use it all the time and it's very valuable. Let's see if we could go ahead and open this up. Let me open the chat. Make sure you guys don't have any questions. So we'll go over to Google Trends, actually, and I'll show you exactly how to validate a winning product. So we'll type in hair growth serum, for example. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back here. Keywords everywhere is honestly better. View trend. Perfect. So I go ahead and take a look at the Google trend data. And as you guys can see, the Google trend data, it's spiking, it's trending upwards, and it's getting around 100,000 searches a month. So that's one way that I validate a trending product is using this trend data by keywords everywhere. So I find the product on PP ads, I validate it on Google Trends, and then I look for competitors. So we'll go ahead and search it up right now. We'll type in hair growth serum. So we'll kind of take a look and see what's selling here. We'll go over to shopping. Let me see if I can find the exact product. And if you guys have questions, leave them in the chat and we'll answer them at the end. So one way that I validate products is I use SimilarWeb. Now, SimilarWeb is a free app. It's just, you could just get it on the Chrome extensions. But basically, it's going to show you how many monthly visitors each competitor is getting. So this competitor right here is getting 140K or 104K monthly visits. So this shows me that, you know, this product is selling. They're probably doing anywhere from 40 to 60K a month selling this product. So right away, it's already validated. So I found the product. It's in the product research tab, but I found it on PP ads. And then I went over to Google Trends, validated that this product is trending, found a competitor, and validated it again by using SimilarWeb. So SimilarWeb right here shows you the monthly visitors, and boom, just like that, that's how you find winning products. So we'll go back in here. Number one, make sure it solves the problem, catch a trend, and then the next thing that I look for winning products is you could either sell a high ticket item or you sell it on a subscription. Are you guys, am I going too fast? Let me know if I'm going too fast, guys. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Let me open the chat here. Let me see. Am I going too fast, guys? Are you guys with me? Drop it in the chat if you guys are with me. You guys have any questions on this part on how I do product research? He's with me. He's with me just a little bit. I'm going a little fast. Okay, I'll slow it down. I'll slow it down. We only have an hour, so I'm trying to go through it kind of quick. Perfect, perfect. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, we'll roll into it. So the next step 2 is how you actually build high converting websites. So everyone should have built their store with storebuild.ai. And we're also working on a landing page builder with all these aspects that I'm about to explain right now. So the first step, or the first thing that I look at, is you want to have good branding on your website. Let me make this a little bit bigger. You want to have good branding on your website. Logos, colors, everything should match. Everything should be really on brand. Let me show you an example of an on brand website. I'm trying to go a little slower for you guys. Excuse me. Okay, so this is an example of an on-brand website. The images, the logos, everything's on point. The images, everything just looks super, super professional, and that's what you really want to aim at. So I'll kind of go and scroll through this so you guys kind of get an example of what a good website looks like. You guys with me? Hold on one second. All right, we're back. Sorry, technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. All right, cool. So this is what an example of a branded website looks like. All the images are really branded. You have, everything matches. The colors are really clear. Everything looks really, really good. Now, the next thing that I look at is the social proof aspect. You have good reviews, you have images, you have videos, you have trust badges. Maybe it's a 30-day money back guarantee. Whatever it is, you need reviews. You need some sort of social proof. And if we take a look at this example right here, you have social proof right out of the bat. You have the excellent reviews, over 12,000 customers right on the title. And if you scroll down, you have videos of the product being shown. So you have good videos there. You have the reviews at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and take a look. You got good reviews. Reviews with images is one thing that this brand is missing. Reviews with images are really, really important as well. Some apps that you guys could utilize for some reviews. Luke's reviews is really good. Trustpilot's really good. Anything like that is going to be really good there. They also do have a 30-day money back guarantee. So our 30-day risk-free guarantee, that's really important as well. If you could add that or incorporate that into your business as well, that's going to be really beneficial. And then third and finally is it's easy to use. All the buttons work. All the pages are set up. All the policies are set up. The privacy policy, the shipping policy, the terms of service policy, all those policies are set up. The next one is making sure that your shipping is fully set up. So you have good shipping rates, everything's set up there, and your payments are set up as well. So if you guys have any questions, let me see what's the chat saying here. Okay, cool. Just need more knowledge in the app. Okay, we'll get to the marketing aspect right now. But if you guys have any questions, we'll leave it at the end. But that's basically what I look for at a high converting website. So we'll go to the next slide here. Pricing your products. I'm not going to go too in depth on this. Basically, at the end of the day, you want a 2x markup, right? So you want at least 30% profit margins on every product that you're selling. And if you're selling it for $30, or if you're getting it for $10, you want to sell it for $40 or something along those lines. As long as you have a $30 profit margin or more, you're going to be good. All right, we're getting into the marketing. This is where the bread and butter is made, guys. This is where the bread and butter is made. Give a second for everybody to kind of catch up. Just keep saying you need good X, you need good Y. What are some tools you use to achieve good X? Yeah, so that's a really good question. Okay, let me go back. So with good branding, good tools, I recommend is Canva. Canva, you could design really good logos. And then for product images, you could use Gemini, ChatGPT to generate high converting product images. Let me show you what some of what my Canva looks like, and you guys will get a good example of what I mean and the tools that I use and everything like that. So let me just go back to my home here. So for example, right here, I generated this product with ChatGPT right here. These are branded product images. This is what I mean by having good product images. Like this is just made in Canva. Limited stock, flash sales live, plus one free gift. You have the 30-day trust badge, and you have the testimonial review. So you're hitting all the aspects. You have the 30-day money back, and you're hitting the social proof with good branded product images. This is what my Canva looks like. These are all the images that I generate for my brands. Yeah, so that's basically how I generate these product images to get a good overall branded feel. And then obviously you could use storebuild.ai to generate your store, and you can use ChatGPT, Gemini, and Canva to make branded product images. I hope that helps. Yeah, this will be re-recorded. I got you, bro. I got you. Okay, we'll get back into it. Let's get back into it. So marketing. This right here is an example of a campaign that I'm personally running. We can go ahead and take a look at this. So this is run on paid ads. So there's a couple ways that you can market. Number one is paid ads. You can do that through Meta, TikTok, and Google. When you're running these Meta ads and these TikTok ads, you always want to run on broad. So broad is the best thing to run on paid ads. So this is a broad campaign. As you guys can see, I'm spending around $30 a day on this specific campaign. So we could go ahead and take a look. This spent $150 on this campaign. We'll get into the cost per click and everything like that in a second. But we spent $150 on this campaign and it pulled in $277. So that's a 1.8 ROAS. And then right here, we spent $30 on this campaign and it pulled in $86 with a 2.93 ROAS. So what does this even mean? Like, what am I looking at here, right? So the first step that I look at is my CPC, or my cost per click, right? How much does it cost to actually get a click onto your website? Ideally, I like to see my CPC below $1.50. If my CPC isn't below $1.50 or close to $1.50, I need to go back and test some new creatives. Now, the next data point that I look at is my CTR, or my click-through rate. At what rate are people clicking through onto my website? So ideally like to see this above a 1.5%. Now, if your CPC is really high and your CTR is really low, that means you have bad creatives. So you need to go back and make some better creatives, better hooks, better offers, whatever the case is. You need to go back and test some new video ads. Now, the next data point that I look at is my add to cart rate. I ideally like to see one add to cart for every $10 that I'm spending. That's going to show me how well my website, my offer, and my product are performing. So my add to cart rates are going to show me how well my website, product, and offer are performing. My CPC and my CTR are going to dictate how well my ads are performing, if that makes sense. Cool. So that's basically how I read my data on my ads manager. If you don't know how to read your data, you're not going to know where the problem lies. And the first step to solving a problem is identifying the problem. So that's basically what the data is here for. You don't want to make decisions based on emotion. You want to make decisions based off of data. So this is the best way to make decisions. If your CPC is really high and your CTR is really low, go back and test some new creatives. If you're not really getting any added carts, or you're not getting one added cart for every $10 that you spend, you need to make your website better, add better social proof, add better product images, better reviews, better copy, everything like that. Maybe it's a product issue, maybe it's an offer issue. If it's an offer issue, you could always do like a buy one, get one free, or you could do like a buy two, get one free, or something like that to make it an irresistible offer. That way people impulse buy. And you could also add some sort of scarcity as well. You could say sale ends midnight or sale ending soon, and that really helps people impulse buy. Let me know if you guys are getting value in this. Leave it in the comments, or leave it in the chat. And Google's a really good avenue as well. Google's just a little bit more advanced. I would start off with either TikTok ads or meta ads. I have tons of videos on the YouTube channel talking about meta ads and stuff like that. But I'll go ahead and make some more videos explaining some how to set up the campaigns and how to do everything like that. I know you guys will find value in that as well. So for you guys that showed up, I'll go ahead and send an email to you guys with videos showing you exactly how I set up my campaigns and everything like that. So if you guys came on this video, then you guys are going to go ahead and get those videos on how exactly I set up these campaigns, everything like that, a little bit more in depth. Like I said, we only have like an hour here, so I'm trying to run through things kind of quickly. But there's so much information out there that I'm trying to cram into a 1 hour time frame, basically. So that's basically paid ads. We're going to get into some organic marketing. If you guys don't have a big budget, this is a great avenue for you guys, is organic marketing. So the way that I would organic market is I would set up multiple TikTok and Instagram accounts, and I would make sure that you have 2FA, or two-factor authentication. I would make sure that you guys have 2FA, because if you guys don't have that and you don't warm up your accounts, TikTok's going to flag you, Instagram's going to flag you, and none of your videos are going to get views. And the whole goal with organic marketing is obviously to get a viral video. So that way you could turn viewers into paid customers. So I would set up multiple TikTok accounts. Maybe like you could start off with just one, or you could set up like 5 accounts, and I would add the 2FA on there, make sure that your phone number is verified on there. And I would scroll on those accounts, kind of like some posts, really just kind of warm up the account just to show TikTok that, hey, this is a legit account. And you won't get banned, or you won't get shadow banned. So after you set up a couple accounts and you add 2FA and you kind of warm up the accounts, you could either create the content yourself. You could order the product and start creating content yourself, or you could pull the content that's already on, like, TikTok or whatever, and you could repurpose that content, re-edit it on CapCut, and repost it. Now, one way that I pull videos from TikTok is, I'll show you guys right now. So if I go to tiktok.com and let me find a video. Hold on, guys. What sort of budget do you need for paid ads? Yeah, so basically I start my budget at $50 a day, but you could start at like $30 or $40 a day. I just recommend starting it at $50 a day. I think it's the best. And then you run the $50 a day for 2 to 3 days. And then you take a look at the data. What is the cost per click? What is the CTR? Do I need to test some more creatives? Did I get a purchase? Is it profitable? Do I need to make better adjustments to my offer? Do I need to add more products? Do I need to add quantity bundles? Am I breaking even? That's one thing that you guys, here's one thing. If you guys are breaking even on your ads, which like 99% of people do, is you need a better offer. So you need either to sell a product that's higher ticket, or you need to bundle more items to raise your average order value. So your average order value is really what's going to help you increase your profit margins as well, because the more money that your customers spend on your website, the more profit it is. So if you could bundle quantity items, or you could bundle different items, stuff like that, that's really going to help your profit margins. But basically, if I wanted to pull this video from TikTok, for example, I could just go ahead and copy this URL link right here, and then I could go over to snaptic.com. Now, snaptic.com, you could easily just paste this URL link in there like so, and you could download the video without a watermark. So that's really nice. You just simply select download, and then boom, the video is downloaded to your computer. I'll show you. Boom, just like that, you have the video. So what I do to make my ads is I download 10 videos just like this using Snaptic, and then I go over to CapCut and I re-edit the videos, and then I'll use ChatGPT to generate a script. I'll use ChatGPT to generate a script, and then I'll go over to 11 Labs, paste that script into 11 Labs so you have that voiceover, and then I'll basically pull all the content from TikTok and repurpose it in CapCut, and I'll make like 3 to 5 different videos, and then I'll run that as a test on a $50 a day budget for 2 to 3 days, and then I'll take a look at the data. So I hope that helped. Let me know if you guys have questions. Let me know if you guys have questions. Some dude told me I need at least 3,000 to be profitable at all using paid ads. No, I wouldn't say about 3,000. I would say about a couple hundred, just to start testing, because you might test one product and it might flop, whatever it is. You'll spend a couple $100 testing products. So you don't need like $3,000 to start. Really just a couple $100. And then obviously you could do organic marketing as well. Hopefully you guys get a viral video. And yeah, if you guys get a viral video, you can make, a couple $1,000 off of just that one video. And then you could take that video and run it as an ad as well. So that's one way you could market as well. But yeah, the next way that I market is through affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is a really powerful way to market. Gymshark, I'm sure you guys know Gymshark. If you guys don't know Gymshark, they're a clothing company. They're really popular right now. And basically how they built their entire store, they started drop shipping, but they built it through affiliate marketing. So the way that you could capitalize on affiliate marketing is you could reach out to like 10 influencers a day in your niche. So for example, if I'm selling like some fitness product, I would go to 10 fitness influencers and I would just DM them. I would say something along the lines of, hey, I just started this new brand. I love your content. I would love to send you my products so you guys could make some content, and I'll offer you 15 to 20% commission, plus the product is free. So that's kind of how I reach out to all of my affiliates. And then I'll always try to get them on the phone. So I'll always try to get all the affiliates before I send them any products. I'll get them on the phone. I'll build some rapport with them. I'll build a connection with them. And then that way, you could send products to 50 different affiliates, but only like 10 people make a video. And that's the last thing you want. So you want to make sure that you're building connections with your affiliates. That's really going to help them make better content for your brand at the end of the day. Another platform that you guys could go to find affiliates or find UGC creators to make content is SocialCat. SocialCat, let me just show you guys. SocialCat's a good outlet as well. Let me show you guys SocialCat. Hold up. Yes, right here, SocialCat. So SocialCat, you guys can find influencers. They basically connect brands with influencers, and then that way you could have some UGC content that you could post organically, or you could run that content as paid ads, or whatever it is. You could find creators to make content for your product on SocialCat. So let me see. Speaking of the budget, what would be the most you've made in one day? Maybe an example of a good and bad day, or even a weak example. Yeah, so what my highest day is, I hit like 6,500 in a day, 6,500 in a day. And that was honestly like maybe 10%, 20% of it came from paid ads. Like that didn't even come from paid ads. What happened was I found an influencer in my niche and I basically did affiliate marketing with them. I sent them the product. They made a YouTube video about the product. And literally that day that she posted the video, I think I did like $6,500 in one day. And then a bad day, I mean, some days you get, one sale or zero sales. I mean, it's just part of the game. Like you have good days, you have bad days, but at the end of the day, as long as you have more good days than bad days, then you're going to be in the green. Seems like paid ads is a wave. Yeah, paid ads is a great way to market. I think paid ads are really going to show you it's going to show you the data, so it's going to show you exactly what's working and what's not working. So it could either be your ads that are the issue. You could have really weak ads. You need better hooks. You need better copy, whatever the case is. Let me actually show you guys. Let me actually give you guys some stuff here. Let me give you my ChatGPT script that I use to generate all my winning products or all my winning ad scripts. Right here. If you guys want to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, this is my exact ChatGPT ad script prompt that I use to generate all the voiceovers for all of my ads. All my ads that I'm running, I use this script right here to generate the voiceover for all of the ads. Yeah, if you guys want to take a screenshot, I'll leave it on the screen. I can also email it to you guys. Since you guys showed up, I could email you this ad script prompter, so don't even worry about it. If you guys want to take a screenshot and utilize it, you can, but I'll go ahead and email every single one of you guys after this with the ad script and everything we talked about. But yeah, so we have this is the script that I use for the voiceovers. I use 11 Labs to create the voiceover. I download the videos from TikTok using Snaptic, and I edit it all in CapCut, make like 3 to 5 different videos, and I run those as paid ads. But yeah, paid ads are really going to show you the data, whether your creatives are good, whether your website is good, whether the product is a winner or not. But really, realistically, you need all 4 of these marketing plays to be profitable, right? So ideally, you're running Meta ads, you're running Google ads, you have your organic marketing, you're running affiliate marketing. And the last thing is email marketing. Email and SMS marketing is the most underrated marketing method in the space. Like everybody talks about paid ads, everybody talks about affiliate marketing, everybody talks about organic, but no one really talks about email marketing, email and SMS marketing. If you implement email and SMS marketing, you're automatically going to add 20 to 30% more revenue to your store. It's absolutely insane. Such a cheat code. Email it. Yeah, I got you. I'll email all this for you guys. I'll email all of this for you guys. I'll give you guys detailed videos on how I do better product research and kind of, this is like 12 hours worth of content. I'll go ahead and send you guys an email of 12 hours of content on how I started a store from scratch. So I'll go ahead and send that for you guys since you guys did show up to the live event. So I got you on that. Let me see what else. Okay, email marketing. Yeah, so email marketing is going to add 20 to 30% more revenue to your store right off the bat. And some apps that I utilize for email and SMS marketing is Klaviyo. Klaviyo you can find on the Shopify app store. So Klaviyo is a really good app. You could go ahead and that I do email marketing from Klaviyo on all of my stores. Yeah, I mean, Klaviyo is probably the best email marketing app on Shopify for e-commerce. And then for SMS, I use SMS Bump. That's also in the Shopify app store. But I wouldn't get into email marketing until after you made a couple sales. That way you can validate the product because there's no point in setting up all these emails and all this stuff if your store's not getting any sales. So yeah, the reason we add email marketing is so you could retarget people that abandon their cart, abandon their checkout, and you actually could recover those customers. So yeah. You guys have any more questions about marketing in general, about paid ads, about budgets, about, broad, what do I run? How do I run it? Et cetera, et cetera. If you guys have any questions about marketing or you guys are good, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you guys are good with the marketing or if you guys have more questions about marketing. We're good? We're good? No more questions about marketing? Paid ads, what's the best platform to use, Meta or TikTok, or any questions about marketing? We're good. Cool. Sweet. So the next step is scaling to 6 figures, right? So say you got your first sale, you're super pumped up, but what do I do next? How do I really make this a profitable business? How, because most people could make a sale or they could make a couple sales, but not make any money from it, right? And that's where a lot of people say, oh, drop shipping's dead, drop shipping's dead, da 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 da. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the details, right? So you have to be dialed in every aspect. At the end of the day, this is a business, right? So you need to have the perspective of this is a business. I need to understand finances. I need to understand customer support. I need to understand product fulfillment. I need to understand all these different aspects and put them together to make a profitable, successful business. So first step here is obviously customer support and fulfillment. So the thing that's really going to scale you to 6 figures is having sending your customers good products on time. You know, a lot of drop shippers send them AliExpress products that take 5 weeks to ship, and you know the product sucks at the end of the day. They get it, it took 5 weeks, and the product's terrible, right? So how do I get high quality items sent to my customers on time? Well, I'm glad you asked. Zendrop.com is the place to be. So if you guys want to find products and want to have them on time and actually high quality products, go to Zendrop.com and source all of your products from there, because Zendrop is honestly the best fulfillment company. And then once you start to scale, you could add your branding on Zendrop products. So that's really nice as well. Let me see. Can I run different products from various niches under one meta account? Yeah, bro. So you could run, just make sure that the pixel is installed correctly, I would say. But you could run different products from the same in different niches on the same ad account. I've ran multiple stores on the same ad account before. Just make sure that your pixel is installed correctly. Make sure that your pixel is installed correctly. But yeah, you could run various niches. You could run multiple stores on the same ad account. I don't recommend it, but you can do that. It won't hurt it or anything like that. The next thing is if you want to scale, if you made a couple sales and you really want to scale, you want to expand your markets, right? So if you're just running Facebook ads, I would start running TikTok ads or Google ads. Google ads are a really great thing. Or start running some affiliate marketing or some organic stuff, or you could even start selling to other countries, right? So the top countries that I recommend selling to, and based on my experience, is number one, the United States, of course, biggest consumer country there is. So you have the United States, you have the United Kingdom, you have Australia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Canada, and Germany. I would just stay in those countries, and I would test one country at a time. And then you could identify what country is the most profitable. Like UK and Australia and Netherlands, you're going to get cheaper ad costs. So if you want to try and market to the United Kingdom or Australia, it's going to be way cheaper than to market to the United States. So let me see what you guys are talking about here. I heard CPM should be less than 30. Do you agree? I don't really take a look too much at the CPM, because the CPM is basically going to be different for every single niche. It's going to be different for the countries that you market to. If you're really concerned about the CPM, I would just market a different country. Like I would market into United Kingdom, Australia, Netherlands, New Zealand. You're going to get a cheaper CPM right off the bat by marketing 2 different countries. US, UK, Australia, Canada, Netherlands, Germany. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, those are the countries that I market to. I was selling Tallow Balm. I don't know if you guys know Tallow Balm, but it's like an all natural skincare. I did like 160K revenue with that brand. I was actually making my own Tallow Balm in my mom's basement. So that was actually really crazy. I have tons of videos online talking about that brand. And that was really like the first successful brand that I had, was selling Tallow Balm. And literally it's so crazy. Like it's so crazy to see where I come from. Like I was selling, like when I first started drop shipping, bro, I think I was selling like coats for dogs. Like I was selling the most random stuff. Like it didn't even make any sense. My website was terrible. My ads were terrible. But I mean, that's how you grow. That's how you learn. So once you find one winning product and you actually dial in and double down, sky's the limit. People are doing multiple millions of dollars on stores. So as long as you guys stay consistent, stay persistent, you guys will eventually get where you want to go. I tried doing Tallow Balm. I attempted to make like the minimalistic skincare brand with serums, body wash, and stuff like that. I had poor marketing. Yeah, basically that's what it is. Because like I was selling the same exact product, but I was really dialed in on my marketing. I was running meta ads. I wasn't running anything, which looking back, I should have ran some Google ads. I should have ran some TikTok ads. Actually, I did run a little bit of TikTok ads, but yeah, email marketing did really good for that brand as well. And then another good thing is I had people on subscriptions. So I had them on monthly subscriptions. So those subscriptions really started to stack, and I really started to raise my LTV, which is my lifetime value of a customer. So yeah, marketing, it really only boils down to having a good product and having good marketing. That's really what this business model boils down to at the end of the day, is having a really good product that solves a problem, that resonates with a whole bunch of people, that's trending. And you could validate that the product is trending by using keywords everywhere and using Google Trends. But yeah, you find a product that's trending, that solves a problem, and then you develop the skills of marketing, right? You know, buyer psychology and stuff like that. Like really selling people on the problem before you sell them on the solution. Because at the end of the day, you're not selling products, you're solving people's problems. And that's the perspective that you need to have when you come into the space. So instead of like, how can I sell this product, is you need the perspective of how can I solve these people's problems in a unique way. So that's kind of like the perspective that I look at in all my marketing and stuff like that. Is there a formula to calculate an ad budget? Yeah. So for ad budgets, I always start them at $50 a day. So $50 a day, I let it spend for about 2 to 3 days. Then I take a look at the data, take a look at the cost per click, take a look at the CTR. Do I need to go back and make some new creatives? No, the creatives are good. Okay. I look at the add to carts. That's good. And then once I find a profitable campaign, like the example I just showed you, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll double that budget, or I could scale back down. If I'm breaking even or whatever the case is, you could scale from 50 to back down to like 40 or 30 bucks. But if the campaign is profitable, you could just go ahead and double the budget. So if you're at 50, you could go up to 100. See any more questions? Branded dropshipping is really the wave to scale for. Yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, branded dropshipping is really like, nobody wants people are starting to understand what a dropshipping store looks like, right? So you, like back in 2016, you could set up like any kind of store and it could perform really well. You could do 6 figures with it. But now everybody kind of knows what a dropshipping store looks like. They're very cautious about putting their credit card information on websites and stuff like that. So that's what it really boils down to, building trust on your website. People buy from you because they trust you, right? So having good reviews, having videos in there, having a 30-day money back guarantee, maybe having the shipping times on there, like, hey, you're going to receive your product in 8 to 10 days or something like that. Building trust on your brand or on your website is really what's going to make a high converting website. But yeah, so going back to scaling, trimming the fat is the next segment. So if you have ads that are not profitable after like 3 days, I would kill them. I would turn them off. I would trim the fat as much as possible. If you have subscriptions or if you have apps that you're utilizing on Shopify that they're not bringing in income or you're not utilizing, I would go ahead and turn those off. Trimming the fat as much as you possibly can. And I would also have a spreadsheet of all the finances that you have within your business, because you're going to want to track everything. You're going to want to know, how much money you're made, how much money you're up, how much money you're down, what are the adjustments that I need to make, where can I trim the fat? Oh, I'm spending too much money on ads, or I'm spending too much money on apps, or whatever the case is. Trimming the fat is going to be the most important thing to obviously increase your profit margins. Let me see. Can you log into PP Ads account and show us how you find trending products? I understand the idea and logic, but it would be great if you could show us live. I have a video on showing you exactly how to do product research. I'll send it to you, bro. Walter. Okay. Yeah, I got you, bro. I made I think it was like a 30-minute video on showing like literally finding products from scratch. I go through the entire PP Ads. I go through the entire Google Ads. I find the competitors, and then I add them into this product research sheet. And I'll go ahead and send you guys this product research sheet as well. So that way you guys have it. But I always I find like maybe 5 to 10 products that align with these 5 aspects, right? That your product solves a problem, has good profit margins, $30 or more, has a wow factor, solves a problem in a unique way, has maybe 3 to 5 viral videos, and then there's a competitor already selling this product. So those are the 5 aspects that I look for in winning products. And here's some some winning products that I found right here that I threw in this spreadsheet, and I'll go ahead and send it to you as well. But yeah, trimming the fat, doubling down on what's working, right? So if an ad is profitable after like 48 hours, I would double the budget right away. So if it's at $50, I would double it to 100. And then what you could also do is you could duplicate the winning campaign. So say you have a campaign that's really profitable, you could double the budget, which is scaling vertically. And then what you could do is you can make a copy of that campaign. So you have 2 to 3 campaigns that are the exact same at $50 a day budget, but you're spending 150 because you have 3 campaigns. So that's scaling vertically. And then you could scale horizontally as well by doubling the budget. And then also making sure that you're split testing different offers, landing pages, emails, stuff like that. Like maybe, you want to split test a different offer. Maybe you want to run like a buy one, get one free, or maybe you want to do like free shipping for orders on $50 or higher or something like that. You could always test different offers, test different ads. At the end of the day, it's all about testing, finding what works and doubling down on what works. Cool. So yeah, Q&A. We're open to Q&A. We got about 15 minutes left on the live, or actually 10 minutes left on the live. But yeah, I'll open it up to a little Q&A for you guys if you guys have any more questions. I know we kind of been answering questions back and forth throughout the live. But yeah, if you guys have any last questions, leave them in the chat and I can answer it. Do you have any video that explains split testing in detail? I don't, but I could definitely make one. I can make one this week for you. I'll make one and I'll post it on storebuild.ai. Yeah, because there's a bunch of apps that you could utilize for split testing. Like there's an app that you could utilize for split testing landing pages. You could split test ads by utilizing different campaigns. You could split test product images. I'll go ahead and make a video on it this week though. Thanks for the knowledge, man. I really appreciate it. Is there any way you could help me mentor one-on-one? Yeah. Here, let me see what I can do. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you, Micah. I'll get back to you. Hold on. Let me just wrap this up. So everyone that joined is gonna get all my free gifts. So I've been marketing this. I'm gonna give all this stuff that I talked about. I've made hours and hours of content talking about this stuff, product research in depth. I talked about how I make my ads in depth. I talk about how I set up my campaigns in depth. So everything, you're gonna get that completely free. I'll go ahead and send that. I'll send an email to everyone that actually showed up to the live event. So we'll go ahead and get that. And then for Micah, yeah, bro, we could go ahead and schedule a call. Let me just go ahead and send you the link to schedule a call. We could hop on a one-on-one Zoom call. And then, yeah, since there's only like 9 people in the chat, I'll open this for everyone. I usually don't do this, but since there's such few people and you guys actually showed up, I'll let you guys book a one-on-one with me. Let me see. Let me know if you guys could get access to that link. So that link I just sent is going to send you to a Calendly invite, and that way you guys could go ahead and book a one-on-one call with me personally, and I could answer your questions a little bit more in depth. I'm not going to do this every week, so you guys that actually did show up, you guys are getting value. But yeah, you guys could book a call. Micah, you could book a call, and yeah, we could hop on a Zoom call. We could talk about different products that you're trying to test, talk about websites, whatever the case is. I could answer all your questions there. And that way it could be a little bit more in depth. And then finally, I believe that's it, guys. I believe that's it. We got I'll give it 10 more minutes if you guys have any more questions. Any questions that you guys have, or if you guys want to book a one-on-one call with me personally, I'll leave that link there. I know I kind of went quick on this live event, but there's so much. There's 4 years of knowledge that I'm trying to boil down into like an hour live event. So there's tons of stuff that I couldn't touch on. But if you guys want a little bit more help, feel free to book a one-on-one call with me. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys thought in the chat. If you guys found value in this, what I should cover next. I'm going to be hosting this live event every single week. So if you guys want me to hone in on different topics, or you want me to dive a little bit deeper on the product research, or you want me to dive a little bit deeper on how I actually set up my ads and things like that, just leave it in the chat. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Please send us the email with the details. I'm looking forward to your split testing video. Hell yeah, Walter. Yes, sir, bro. I got you. Here. Yeah, I got you. I'll send you an email. I'll send you guys an email of everything that we went over. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Michael. I look forward to talking to you, bro. Sweet. We'll let these last questions. Anybody that has a last question, I got about 6 more minutes left. So if everyone's good, we could just end it here. Oh, I missed a question. Paid ads, what platform do you find the most success on? I'm gonna share this. I usually don't share this, but Google is performing really well right now. But yeah, I would start with meta ads. But Google at the end of the day is gonna be better. Nah, bro, I don't live in Brickell, but I live in West Palm. It's like an hour up. So, are you from Florida, Walter? Are you from Brickell, or where are you from? Hey, yo, we can meet up. Book a one-on-one. Book a one-on-one. We can meet up for sure. Yeah, book a one-on-one, Walter. We can meet up. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro, that'd be dope. We can meet up in person. Talk a little bit more in depth. Hell yeah. Let's go. Any last questions? We got about a couple minutes left, and then I'm ending the stream, and then I'll go ahead and email all you guys at the end. The email might come in tomorrow, so it's not gonna come away right away. I gotta make it and stuff, and it's already like 9 o'clock, so I'll definitely send that tomorrow for you guys. Looking forward to the email. Yeah, bro. I mean, I made like so much content about all this stuff in depth. So yeah, I definitely think it will help out for sure. Sweet. I'll leave 2 more minutes for last questions, and then I'm going to end it. Yeah, I do have a Discord. We could talk about that on our one-on-one, though. Hell yeah. Sweet. So it seems like nobody has any more questions. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end the live here. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys found value in this live stream. Like I said, I'm going to be hosting it every single week. If you guys want a little bit more value, go ahead and book your one-on-one call. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sweet. Doesn't look like anybody has any questions. So cool. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. For you guys that booked the one-on-ones, I'll talk to you soon, and I look forward to it. Appreciate you guys. Signing off. Later. Peace.